Joey, tell me what's the biggest, when you said that you felt like a loser and you got choked up, what did it really, like, what did it bring on in you? Like, what did it remind you of? How did it make you feel? What came up for you at that time?
It made me feel like my best isn't good enough. You know, my best isn't good enough, and you know, it made me feel down on myself. It made me feel like I was hurting my friend. You know, he's laughing a lot about it. He's smiling about it. He's being nice about it. But I know it's interrupted his marriage. I don't want to interrupt his. Obviously, his wife's probably on him about it.
Okay, so what's the truth though? So you're saying you felt like your best isn't good enough. Are you really doing your best?
I'm doing my best for myself, but I'm not going the extra step to pay him back. You know, I'm able to.
Whoa! Stop for a sec. That's huge. You're doing the best for yourself
and my family. And my family.
Okay, so can I get to where it might hurt? So I read on you emailed in and we had asked like how things are going, and you said that you are now gambling only once a month, right?
I cut it down a lot.
Okay, so tell me how it was before,
it's not big bucks. I mean, it's
okay,
like, you know, it's
tell me
darts,
how it was.
You know?
Tell me how it was.
I was going down there maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and then you know, OTB,
Okay.
I was going down there once in a while, in the hopes of winning big. And if I did win big, I'd obviously pay him back first thing on my list.
So how much were you gambling?
Monthly, not. I mean, to me, $300 is not a lot compared to some of my buddies.
Okay.
Or maybe
Pause. Okay, so here's the reality check. You're going down gambling. Hold on. Now, I'm not judging you. I'm doing this because I want to help you. You know that, right? I really want to help you. And the reason I asked you back is because I saw in you this desire to really get help and not just like take this as something as so light and not serious. I mean, you have a wife, you have a family. This is something, you have a best friend that you don't want to lose. So I want you to come present to the truth right here. So you said $300 isn't that big of a deal.
If you look at it as an entertainment, I mean, if you go to the movies, you know, it's my entertainment. It's my
Do you have any other entertainment? Do you do anything else? No?
No. Aside from that, no. I don't. You know, I take my kid to a game or something like that. But
so right now you're making a choice, or you were, because you were making a choice.
Back on that drastically.
So that's awesome.
Right.
So that's what I want to celebrate.
It's
so
not
you
an
were,
addiction. It's entertainment. That, you know, I keep saying that.
Okay. So have you ever lost more than $300 in a month?
No, I'm smart with it. You know, like if I was to go to Atlantic City, I have $300 in my pocket. That's it.
Okay.
I'm going home.
So you gamble $300. You used to gamble $300, and at that point in your life, you weren't paying Frank back. In fact, you were borrowing money from him.
Exactly.
Okay. So now you made a drastic change because this is something you do. I'm not saying you're addicted to it, but you like to do it.
It's
you
fun.
Think of it as entertainment. It's fun.
Socially.
Okay, great. So now you cut back to once a month.
No, maybe twice, 3 times a month, but not. You know, I'm not going crazy like I was. You know.
Okay.
I'm bringing
so
out maybe.
how much might you?
I haven't really
gamble
figured it
now?
out. I would say probably half that. You know, half that.
Okay, so you're still putting out $150 a month or a week, or
No,
you
about
don't
a month. About a month.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weekly. You know, I'm only.
Okay, so
Not
let me ask you. So that's fine. I'm not judging you on it. What I want you to do is recognize where your money's going and the choices that you're making, and to recognize that you have a choice. Tell me about your jobs. What's happened with your jobs?
Well, I'm still doing like odds and ends. Like right now.
So you wouldn't take the job with Nathan's Hot Dogs because they were going to make you wear a hairnet.
You know,
how much money were you going to get
probably
per
minimum
month?
wage. You know,
How much money would you get per month?
per month?
Yes.
Maybe $1,200 a month. Maybe looking at. You know.
Whoa! So you could have had $1,200 a month and basically
nice, yeah.
extra that you could pay. You could have paid Frank off in about 3 months.
Right. I think what was
So the
happening.
choice you made, I just want to recognize it again because I want to cause some pain. I am purposefully trying to stab a knife into you because I want to knock it out of you to like decide that this is something you have to change, not because of Frank. It's not about Frank. It's about you and your family. You're telling me that you're doing the best you can possibly do for yourself. And it's because you're getting comfort and some feeling that you like in the immediately, I should say. But then you won't do something that you know will help yourself, you know will help your family, you know will help your friendship with Frank. $1,200 difference because you have to wear a hairnet. Tell me what's really going on.
I think I mean, I don't belittle myself, but I think I felt like an idiot putting the thing on. You know, I put it on, I got a few laughs from people. I got to stand out in the middle of the mall.
Do you feel like an idiot that you're borrowing from your friend?
I do, but I do feel that if Nathan's Hot Dogs will hire me, it was a positive for me, and I felt really good. I feel like I can go out now with some. And by the way, feel good about myself.
I do want you to recognize it. Like, I really am impressed that you're going out there and trying things.
Well, I am.
What's great is that you are going out and you're putting yourself out there. You're doing different things. You're trying to make more money, but there's something sabotaging your success.
One thing that is happening is all these job applications is resumes, and I don't have a job history. Most of the stuff I've done is off the books.
Okay, excuse. Keep going.
It's not an excuse. And then like my
excuse.
track record, like I don't have the best track record. You know, like not that I was arrested, but I have a lot of. If they look up my background checks, you know, it's not the best.
I'm just saying it is.
All right.
An
Well,
excuse.
these are things that knock me down when I go on job interviews. You know, they want to know where I've worked before and this and that, and they want proof of, you know, they want to talk to my last employers and stuff like that. So I pretty much am self-employed.
What do you think the biggest thing holding you back to having what you want right now?
I guess I got to, what would you call it? Man down?
Man up.
Man up, no, man down.
What do you mean?
Because I think, you know, I'm, not that I'm too tough, but I'm too embarrassed to work certain jobs, or it's not me, you know what I'm saying? I got to become more flexible. You know?
What if the very fact that you won't take a job where you wear a hairnet is actually saying that you don't have enough confidence to be who you really are, to not let people say things about you and let that bother you just because you are making a choice that's going to help you and your family?
It would help. I think if I was in dire needs, I would probably wear the hairnet.
You are in dire needs. That's what you don't realize.
This is my first couple of weeks of looking for a job.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, for a study job with steady income. So my thing is I think if I was getting as far as I did working there, I could find something without a hairnet. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to just jump on the first job.
So we got to cut to a break. So what I want to say is that awesome, you're making progress, you're doing things, you're getting out there, but you're also belittling the problem. You're telling yourself that everything is going to be okay, and you're not present to the real pain of what's going on. When we get back, I'm going to bring Frank back up. Hold on. You want him to take more responsibility, but you're not taking responsibility for loaning him the money.
I'm trying to teach him a lesson. I'm trying to teach him, get some self-pride. Pay people back. Respect the community. Respect yourself. Give back to the community.
But how are you teaching him that? By bitching at him?
Well, I don't bitch at him.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's an avoider out. That's a lie. We have it on camera. You're constantly nagging him and telling him how he should be and what he should be and how he should change and how he needs to step up. And then you'll take it back and then give him a compliment. You're not that bad. But you absolutely... It's like daddy's here.
I'm a sap in a way too. You know, it's like I take it on the chin.
So what else do you avoid in your life that's hurting you?
I don't really avoid too much. I want to help people.
I think there's a part of you that's overgenerous, Olivia.
There is a part of me. There is a part, but if you don't have too much to give too, you have to be careful. Right?
So are you careful?
So I'm careful.
So
I give from my heart when I can give. I've given him a lot of heart. A lot of heart.
So here's my, can I give you advice? There's two things we need to do to help you so that you can help Joey. Number one, you have to support him. You have to support him. He's making a lot of mistakes, and he's trying, but he's making a lot of mistakes. He needs to want to change because he needs to want to change, not because you want him to change. Not because his friend Daddy says it's time for him to be a man and change. That will never work.
I want to feed him healthy thoughts so that...
Then support him.
Well, I thought I had. Maybe I'm a little shy of it in your eyes. Maybe.
And I don't know. I only have a few minutes, so what do I know? I could be wrong, and prove me wrong. That's fine.
There's this one song that pertains to him so much, and I'm just going to give you a little piece of it because maybe he'll recognize something. It goes, you're a builder-upper, a breaker-downer, a holder-outer, and I'm a giver-inner. Sad but true, I'm a sapperoo too. Taking it from the taker over like you.
Wait, hold on a second. Tell me just the words of that song. The first few couple lines.
You're a builder-upper.
You're a builder-upper. What does that mean to him? What does that mean to you? What are you saying to him?
It means he constantly tells me, I'm going to be paying you back. I'm going to be paying you back.
So what is the insult you're really giving him? Don't tell me you're supporting him. What did you just say? When you say you're a builder-upper, what are you really saying to him? Do you want to be a builder-upper? Do you want to be a builder-upper?
Yeah, I want to build him up.
No, do you want to be a builder-upper? If I say,
yes,
Frank, you're a builder-upper.
Yes.
So what's the positive connotation of that? I don't understand.
I want to feed him healthy thoughts. If I want to build him up,
you
I'm
want
going
to
to
build
feed
him up. So you're saying he's a builder-upper?
Respectable.
Okay, so he's saying if you say, Joey, you're a builder-upper, that means that he builds you up?
No, you're a builder-upper and then a breaker-downer. In other words, he lifts me up and then he lets me down. I'm trying to say, stay up there, man. Stay up there.
Got it. So I was trying to understand. So, because to me it sounds like an insult. And I want you to, and that's what I was mentioning before, is that you give him this hardcore, like, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, you're not stepping up, and then you tell him something a little bit nice, but you're trying. I want you, here's two things I'm giving you to do, Frank, because you, not Joey. I'm working on him too.
Right.
It's not obviously about just him and just you. I want you to work on yourself and not try to work on him all the time. You're constantly trying to work on him. Two things you can do. Support the hell out of this man. Every time he gets a job, great job, Joey. I'm so proud of you. Every time he pays you $25, great job, Joey. I'm so proud of you. Every time he says, you know what, I went to the job interview and I didn't get the job, great job, Joey. I'm so proud of you. I believe in you. If you can keep saying that to him over and over again, he's going to want to step up and step into the man that he's meant to be. Not keep going down and down into what you expect him to be and who you expect him to always let you down and be the breaker-upper. Support him every step of the way.
That job where he had it.
That's not support. Of course you wanted that
Continuous
for him.
support.
Continuous,
one day it's good, next day it's not good.
Continual, unconditional support. I'm going to take a few more minutes. This is what you need to do. Everything that comes out of your mouth, you must believe that this is totally unconditionally supportive. If you say, I wanted you to take that job, but you messed it up, even if you say, oh, but you didn't, you're saying, but you messed up, Joey, again. Just like I thought you would, Joey. You let me down again, just like your song. You let me down again. This is what you keep telling him. He wants to step up for you, but it's never good enough. You're like his father figure. He wants to be that for you, but he's never good enough. Because you shoot him down.
Nope, not all
Two
the time.
things.
I feed
Hold
you
on.
with healthy things. Though.
Is this true?
I do feed you with healthy things.
No, but singing the song, you mock me though. It's just now, just a little bit.
I'm making the comparison.
No, but
you build me up, you let me down.
But you're making fun
Frank,
of the situation.
you can lie to yourself, but I see it here. The audience at home sees it. Joey, tell me the truth. How does he make you feel? I'm not talking about sometimes.
He you know, other than my wife building me up, he's the second support that I have in my life as far as
Great.
helping me out. My wife comes first in that, but he's also the first one who can knock me down.
Great. So I'm not saying you don't support him. You support him more than anyone else besides his wife in the world. But then you knock him down. All I'm saying, two things you can do. Number one, support him unconditionally. For the next, if you need 60 days, write on your calendar, did I support him every step of the way? Every step of the way, even when he messed up, because he's going to mess up. He's going to keep gambling. He's going to go lose jobs, but he's going to do better than he was doing before if you keep supporting him. The second thing I want you to do is get totally clear about what do you need him to pay you back so you never hang it over your head. If $25 isn't enough, even though that's progress, it's $100 a month, he will pay you back in 30 some odd months. That's
3 years, I think.
3 years.
3 years.
That's something. If that's not good enough, you need to tell him, I'm not okay with that. You need to be specific. Joey, what you need to do is you need to pay me $50 a week so that it takes a year and a half. And if that's the case, whatever you say you're okay with it, and you never bitch at him about it. Those are your two things. You came here a few weeks ago. We had 8 minutes to talk. You started to turn your life around. Things started to change. You did things that you had never done before, didn't he?
Yeah, I was pretty proud of you.
We never faced the facts before. You helped us face the facts.
The cards were on the table.
I never really even knew what he was thinking.
I helped you, but you did it. Just like I want you to take responsibility for not doing things, I want you to take responsibility for all the progress that you've made. You guys are still friends. You were at a point where you could have completely ruined your relationship, and instead you went and got help. You made it work, and you're making such progress. So you know what you need to do. You need to associate to the pain, and you also need to think about what life could be like. Amazing life, and what you could teach your children when you become this amazing man that you are meant to be. and do the things that you know will actually benefit them. Not just for you, be the best you for you, but be the best dad, and be the best husband, and be the best person, be the best friend. And you know the two things that you need to do. And I want to acknowledge you for, you're right, you do support him. And I was hard on you on purpose because I can see he needs even more support.
Yeah, I'm always there for you. I have to stay back a little bit, you know.
So I'm so glad you guys came. I really enjoyed talking. I'm so glad
Thanks.
you were honest and real.
I appreciate
and
it.
to help everyone at home because you're helping people.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you coming. So thanks again.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.